Excuse me?
Huh?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Is he gonna...
Disclaimer. We do not own or claim ownership of the Pokemon franchise and any Pokemon established in official canon. That's all owned by Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creatures. This is just a podcast made by 4 friends who love Pokemon. It's our love letter to a franchise most of us grew up with. So please go support the official release. Previously on PKMN Legacy. Phoenix may be a grass-type specialist, but don't expect to win on brute force and type advantages alone. He's very adaptable and very good with status effects.
If we beat you in a spell, we'll share some information with you, and you gotta keep it a secret.
I can actually battle you later this evening.
He hands her a Pokeball. And then Chris looks over to Velma and he hands her a Pokeball, but doesn't say what it is either.
Oh.
Phoenix will be using at least one item during your challenge.
Okay.
I think we're gonna throw out one of the mystery balls.
You throw out the Parasect.
Oh, it's not Mankey. Okay.
Come on out, Sudowoodo.
Ooh.
I just realized Sudowoodo was a pun.
How the hell am I losing to you guys? Go ahead and roll for his initiative. Wow. These are lousy initiative rolls for me. Oh, right, you can't control it. That's right.
Hold on, I got you. I shall roll for Diamond.
Well, I'm going to have to give her permission, too.
Because I need to see the move list and all that.
Oh, true.
Well, to be fair, no one can control Diamond.
Yeah.
As everyone takes their initiative and takes their place, the doors ka-chunk open up again, and that same compartment is in front of you. And a second compartment opens up next to the one that you filled the red powder with. All right, add another powder, red, blue, or yellow.
What do you think?
So red was combustible for fire.
Well, that was the blue was combustible for fire, but the red made the fire stronger.
The blue was combustible.
What?
It said when you put the blue powder on Goonie that it was combustible on
No.
the thing.
No. That powder was from the Ribumbi's powder attack.
Oh.
The only powders that you have put on the field is the red powder.
Right. We know that the red is combustible, so we don't know about the blue or the yellow. I'm assuming the blue will make fire types weaker, and the yellow will make electric type stronger. I also could swap out Lucille for Peppa, and we could put the blue powder in.
I think that sounds like a plan.
So let's throw in that water powder.
Maddie, you take a handful of the blue powder, scoop it up, and shove it into the compartment. And as you close it, press the button. It is sucked into the air, and it begins to mix with the red powder, and you see it turn into this very vibrant violet powder.
What? I thought the red powder was gone.
Oh boy.
Hey, you're mixing with paints here. It's additive, not subtractive.
I just thought the red powder faded away.
Nope, the red powder's still in the air. We're teaching the kids about color here.
Color theory.
And red and blue, that makes purple.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I don't know what this is gonna mean, but I guess we'll still send out Peppa because that's probably poison. So let's do it.
Okay, I will let you do that since it's kind of the lull in the turn. So go ahead and switch out.
Lucille, great job. Come back. Peppa, give it all you've got.
Peppa comes charging out of the light and steadies itself, draws its hooves a bit, like a horse would, and go ahead and roll for Peppa's initiative. Wow, you guys have great initiative rolls.
Yeah.
Today, something's going on.
Top of the order, Diamond.
All right. What do you think? Do we want to go all out now?
Let's do it.
All right. Velma looking a little bit nervous. All right, Diamond. What's it called again? Let's go for that prison blast.
Wait, what's a prison blast? And as he says that,
Oh.
the eye on its face lights up with this strange blue light and shoots out a laser directly in the face of the other Parasect. And it is knocked back with 2 points of damage and tries to grope around with its claws to see where it is right now. It is blinded.
All right.
Next to the order is a Peppa.
Peppa, let's hit that Sudowoodo. I always say Sudowoodo. Peppa, use water gun right on the Sudowoodo.
You see the pig reel back and let out a jet of water from its snoodle, as Dry would say.
Ah, yes, the snoodle.
It's Snoodle.
With a 3-shift hit, it blasts the Sudowoodo. It recoils back and tries to get out of the way of the water as soon as it can, but it does take that damage. Well, that's a weird one. I guess we can try to stun spore on it. And the parasect reluctantly and very cautiously sprays the other parasect with stun spore.
Oh.
But it does not care. It just sort of, as it makes contact with the crystal, it sort of just, the powder just sort of fizzles and becomes inert.
All I imagine is the parasect just like flicks this like pocket sand at Diamond, and Diamond just glares at the sand, at like the dust coming towards it, and it just disappears before it even makes contact.
Okay. Sudowoodo, use rock slide, I guess.
I guess.
Well, Sudowoodo runs through the garden and gathers a whole bunch of hedges and boulders and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
It just starts chucking at both of you guys.
Ooh.
It hits the parasect for 6 points of damage. Meanwhile, Peppa takes an even heftier chunk of rock for 8 points of damage. And parasect takes a bit more health away from the burn. Top of the order is Diamond.
Alright, that Sudowoodo seems like it's gonna be trouble. So in that case... Alright, Diamond! Let's use a little hypnosis on Sudowoodo over there! Oh!
Yes.
Nice.
Its crystal on its back glows with this hypnotic, entrancing energy. The Sudowoodo can't help but stare into it, and it starts wilting around, completely in trance. Next in the order, it is Peppa.
Okay, he's asleep, so let's get that parasect out of here and hit it with a poison fang. Ooh!
Good.
That is a 9-shift hit. As it runs towards the parasect, its fangs gather some of that purple dust.
Yes, knew it!
So that is actually an 11-shift hit. Go ahead and describe how it goes down.
All right, so poison like starts dripping from Peppa's like gums and like down to his little like mouth. It's almost like he's like foaming at the mouth, this like purple foam. And Peppa like darts over. The powder starts gathering in Peppa's mouth as Peppa runs, and just like with a cry, bites down hard on the shell, and it like cracks.
Wow, yeah, its fangs like sink deep into that mushroom on its back, and you can hear some of the crunch of the carapace as it goes. It struggles a bit, then it goes limp and unconscious. The audience kind of claps and cheers, but maybe not as enthusiastically as before. They're kind of still trying to process that diamond.
Chris over there just laughing like, yeah, now you know how I feel.
Let's see if Sudowoodo wakes up. Almost tilts and falls, but then sort of like on a swivel, and kind of just like regains its balance, but still in trance.
Sweet.
Okay, you're my ace in the hole, little guy. Come on out, Wifflepin. And you see it send out that Pokemon you saw from before, when you first entered the greenhouse via the underground.
Oh, I love this little guy.
It's a cute little Wifflepin.
I want him.
The glass doors shutter again. A final third compartment slides open. All right, one last powder.
Can we repeat any of the powders, or we have to put the one in that's left?
Oh, you can put in whatever powder you want. Red, blue, yellow. But you can only put one type of powder into that one.
I mean, it's gonna mix. We know that now.
I guess if you mixed them all together, it would make brown. Maybe that would cancel everything out.
I don't know.
Because we have to put something else in. Because if we throw in blue, it'll turn more bluish, violetish. And if we throw in red, it'll be more reddish, violetish. I guess is what it would be.
I don't know if that would stay poison or if it would become fire or water again, Either way, it doesn't matter because we have all those types.
True.
Or if it would become something different. That's the only thing.
True. Maybe we want to play it safe and go with blue.
All right, let's do it.
So you're putting in one last blue powder?
Yes.
Yes.
You carefully pour a scoop of blue powder into the last compartment, press the button, it shoots back up into the air, and the blue mixes with the purple, and it creates this very dark, almost cobalt powder. The specks of powder vibrate, give off this very dark energy.
That's dark type. All right. Oh.
Top of the order, Diamond.
What was the name of the little shrub guy again?
Whifflepin.
Velma is curious to see how the Whifflepin's gonna react to this, so she calls for Diamond to use Prism Blast on Whifflepin.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Oh! Nice.
All right.
That is a 5-shift hit, as the blast of prismatic energy hits him square in the face, knocks him back. He lets out a whimper as he is blinded.
Baby.
Well, that's not nice. Looks like I have to use my item then.
Oh, shit.
That's right.
He opens the compartment and throws out some sort of object. It lands in front of the Whifflepin. It smells it and puts a paw on the firestone.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Is it gonna evolve?
It bursts into a jet of fiery energy. Everything starts heating up. Everything smells spicier for some reason. And as the smoke clears, you see a much bigger creature, same shape, but the bush on its hide is now orange and thicker. And you can see two sticks poking out, each one lit like an incense stick.
That thing's a fire type!
Hey, it's Kay. Ooh, boy, things are really heating up for our heroes, huh? Which means I better get through this pause menu fast so we can get back to the fight. So, thank you for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the show. Let us know if you are. And if you're at a point where you can and want to support the show financially, we have a Patreon page just for that. Get yourself some nice rewards like name in the credits, bonus tidbits. This time around, we compared the podcast group to the playtester group to see how they did on their first few steps into Appalachia. And at the Ultra Baller tier, you get your name mentioned here in the pause menu. Speaking of which, special thanks to AutoKnight01, Camicat, Dongo the King, Donkey Oto, Doodle Boy, Infinity the Labo, Lizzie McPoof, and Mr. Someone. So right now we have a relatively small audience, about maybe an average of 200-250 views per episode. But you can help change that. Share the show with your friends, and tweet about the show using the hashtag PKMNLegacy. Do that, and we enter your name for a chance to be used as one of our NPCs' names, just like all our patrons get to. This episode, we have Phoenix, the gym leader. He was named after Mr. Phoenix on Patreon.
Actually, remember to do a promo this time! So, on my channel now, I have a Lupin the Third track that I'm really happy with how it came out, and I think y'all should give it a listen if you want to, because if you're a fan of Lupin the Third, this is totally something that's up your alley. Okay, that's all. Bye.
Okay, so going to call it right now. It's going to be about 3 weeks this time till the next episode, not 2 weeks like usual. Quote unquote usual. Everything's fine, schedule-wise. I'm just transferring my workflow from my laptop, which I usually work on, to my desktop, and see if that helps with production. So in case something does go wrong, I have a little extra time. But you don't need to worry about that, because you need to worry about the battle we're getting back into. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, back to the episode. Unpause!
You just evolved a Pokemon mid-battle.
Well...
Good to have you on board, Quilmer. Now let's take care of these guys, huh? Why don't we go with a little bit of a nice little heat wave, huh? And you see it rear up and cry out. And suddenly, your side of the field is engulfed in wave after wave of this hot, shimmering energy.
Oh,
no.
It doesn't hurt Peppa that much. thanks to its water typing, only 4 points of damage. The Parasect, on the other hand, that is a 9 shift hit.
Oof.
Oof. Big oof. Big bidoof.
Nice. Hey, Sudowoodo, you still with us, man?
Nope.
Oh, thank the Lord.
He's taking a nappy nap.
Rest, let him rest.
Okay, man, you just do you, I guess. Top of the order.
Wait, but isn't it? Peppa didn't go.
Oh, sorry, Peppa didn't move yet, did he?
Oh,
No, Papa didn't move yet.
Okay, Peppa, you
I'm
get to...
hitting that Quilmer with a water gun, man.
As he shoots out a jet of water, the Quilmer pounds the ground with its claws, and these thick, slightly burnt vines rise up in the air and block some of the water, not enough to negate all the damage. It still takes 5 points of damage from that water gun. All right, now top of the order is the diamond.
All right. This might be a bit of a risk, but I want to try it. I think on Quilmer, we're going to try a little hypnosis on him, see how that goes.
Well, you did wait a turn before you used it again. Okay. All right, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
Yes!
My goodness.
Yes!
My goodness, how did that work?
Huh. The Quilmer can't help but stare into the lights again, and it falls asleep. Quilmer, no, buddy. You just got over there. Come on, snap out of it.
Aw.
Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. Peppa's turn.
All right, we're gonna hit that Quilmer. Quilmer.
Quilmer.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that Quilmer with another water gun. So Peppa, use water gun again.
Oh, that's another steady 5 shift hit. There's no vines to block it, but it kind of goes off kilter for a bit and doesn't hit him where the weak spot is.
All right. This works. This is good. This works.
Okay, Sudowoodo, that's enough playing around. Snap out of it.
Please stay asleep for the comedic effect.
Oh no, it gets up after 3 turns, so it automatically
No,
wakes
that
up.
would have been so funny.
That is fair.
Here, I'll roll it, but it's going up no matter what. Watch. See?
Okay.
Okay.
That would have been so funny. He just wants a
That would have been
nap.
hilarious.
He's been working so hard.
Okay, let's help your friend out here. Let's go for a rock slide. That's a 6 shift hit on everybody.
Okay, whew. No, never mind. Peppa's
Ah,
dead.
no!
That's a double KO as they are buried in dirt and plant.
It's funny because I was tempted to like use some sort of healing thing on Peppa, but I didn't want to if it meant he got another item.
All right.
Don't you laugh.
So, who's next then?
I'm gonna send out the mystery Pokemon. Chris, I hope you picked something good.
There's only 2 other options.
They both could be helpful, so let's see.
Minion Old Faithful, it's time for you to step up.
Velma, you release your Pokeball, and Minion starts fluttering about. Meanwhile, Maddie, you take your Pokeball, release it into the air, and out roars.
I knew it! Yeah!
Houndoom looks back confused, sees Chris in the stands.
Do what Maddie says for the battle, and I promise, you know what? I'll give you as many treats as you want for the rest of the day!
Howls into the air and lets out a jet of celebratory fire.
Thank you, Chris!
He just gives a thumbs up.
Oh boy, this is...
Down to the wire.
Oh boy. For Destox, as far as matchups go, this is not ideal.
But that makes it more exciting.
So go ahead and roll for your 2 initiatives.
Alrighty, let me roll for that initiative. Yes, Ginger! Yes,
Yes,
Queen!
Queen.
She is fast. Oh my goodness.
Top of the order is Ginger.
Trying to see what we're gonna use, because Ginger's not super effective in any way.
You remember, while Ginger does specialize in using fire-type moves, she is strong by just biting shit.
Yeah, so... Ginger, use... Wait, bite, yeah. Ginger, use bite! Right on the Quilmer, hit it hard! Alright.
Alright.
Ginger charges forth, leaps into the air, pounces down on the Quilmer, and sinks its fangs into it. And you notice that dark powder gathers around it as it bites into it.
Oh, yeah! I forgot about that!
turning that 5-shift hit into a 7-shift
I
hit.
totally forgot about that.
Oh, that's right. Fire and dark type. That is what Ginger is.
Oh man, Quilmer, just hang in there.
I love this character.
And now it's Quilmer's turn.
Wait, it's Velma's turn?
No, it's Quilmer's turn.
Oh, come on.
Velma's in the battle.
No, no.
Sorry.
Oh, gotta roll for waking up. It does. Let's go for a little, dust storm on the dust talks then.
Oh,
my goodness.
Minion said,
That's my baby!
No way.
That's my baby out there! That's my baby!
Wow, okay. So Quilmer got a 3 for the attacking roll, which means he got all negatives for his 4 dice. And Minion got a 9 for the defending roll.
That's my baby!
Which means the Minion has a double resistance to this move, which I forgot about. It tries to gather its last remaining energy into this ball of dust and shoot it at it, but it flinches a bit and recoils back, and the dust storm goes way off kilter. Just fizzled out as it hits another berry tree. Next to the order is Minion.
Alright, Velma feeling very victorious and getting this gremlin-like smile on her face, calls out to her minion, "Let's hit her with a big old gust!" And...
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Okay, so that's a 6-shift hit. Paint me a word picture of how it's taken down.
So, what happens is that minion shoots into the sky. They flap their wings slowly and slowly and faster and faster and faster. And you see all the trees and leaves and everything just starting to shake faster and faster, and the windows are vibrating a little bit. And this one whoosh gust of air shoots out from their wings onto Quilmer and just blasts him.
And the wind is just too much for the Quilmer. The flames on its sticks fizzle out, and you can see berries on its hide flying all over the place as it is knocked into the cactus behind it, and it sort of just sticks there.
Oh.
Wow.
For the first time, you see Phoenix's calm, chill vibe break as his eyes snap wide open. Oh my god, my spicy baby! Sudowoodo, use rock slide! And the Sudowoodo goes knucking futs.
The panic sets in.
And just chucks everything around him at you guys. The dirt, the berries, the rocks, the ground. Anything that he could get his little bonsai hands on. And let's see. So, Minion, that's a 9-shift hit.
Oh.
Ginger, that's a 7-shift hit. One last hurrah from the Sudowoodo. Top of the order is Ginger.
Ginger's gonna hit him again with that bite. Use that dark power we got. That didn't do much, but you know what, Ginger? I appreciate you.
You know what? It's still damage nonetheless.
Damage is damage.
So with that 3-shift hit, it sinks its fangs. It realizes, oh wait, this is not plant. This is not tasty, tasty meat either. This is rock.
Crunch.
It still hurt him a bit, thanks to that aura of darkness around the fangs, but it's still, well, if you tried biting a rock, you'd understand, I'm sure.
Of course.
Oh no.
Luckily, his fangs are not chipped, so that's not money you're going to have to spend on dental.
Chris sitting there, like, kind of biting a scarf, like, be careful.
And Quilmer's down, so next in the order is Minion.
I think we're gonna hit him with a little bit of a big old poison sting.
Poison sting, eh?
Poison sting, you see?
Poison sting. No, you're not.
Nope.
Because that's a negative 4-shift hit, as the needles just bounce harmlessly off its rocky flesh. Okay, we're still in it. Low kick the Houndoom. So it goes in for a low kick, but Houndoom kind of just bunny hops out of the way, only nicking it for 1 point of damage.
Oh, okay. Well,
You can hear the Sudowoodo nervously going, "Oh,
Stress.
Top of the order, Ginger.
You know what? We're gonna use what we have with that bite and hit him with another one. 4-shift hit.
Alright.
Ginger uses a bit of smarts this time, doesn't actually go for the rocky flesh. He instead goes for the more plant-like foliage They're rocks, but they're slightly more tender for some reason over there as he bites into the branches and Sudowoodo tries to shake him off. It's having a hard time, but eventually he does and takes 4 points of damage from the effort.
Good job, Ginger.
Next is Minion.
Let's try a little bit of Gust. Let's see what that does.
The Sudowoodo stands firm against that one shift of damage and is only buffeted a little bit.
Oh, that's something.
Its calf muscles are on point.
It does its squats.
Doesn't skip leg day.
Sudowoodo, just, go crazy, man. And Sudowoodo just flails about and runs at the Houndoom.
Oh no.
And bashes right into it with its rocky arms for 7 points of damage.
He's pulling out all the stops. I mean, we're just gonna keep going with this one with another bite. We gotta use that dark power while we have it.
So a 3-shift hit.
3 points of damage. You're getting a better feeling of where to sink the fangs in now. And hit it for 3 points of damage. Velma, you look towards Minion. It seems to be focusing very hard on something. Like it's in a lot of mental stress.
Minion, you alright there? You got this, okay?
It looks to you, and some innate ability as a trainer lets you know it's probably confused because it's trying to learn confusion.
Oh.
But Minion cannot learn more than 4 moves.
Oh my god!
Forget a move to learn confusion?
I'm thinking either between String Shot or Harden.
Well, Harden does make Minion last longer. String Shot slows down the enemy, I believe.
And we have used String Shot in a lot of outside of battle cases.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna drop Harden.
1, 2, 3. Poof! Minion looks like it's forgotten how to steal itself from the coming battle, but it sparkles with this psychic energy. It has forgotten Harden and learned confusion.
Yes, Minion.
Alright! So is it still Minion's turn?
Yes, it is.
Alright, Minion! Confusion on him! Yeah!
Yes.
That is a 3-shift hit, and it becomes confused. Paint me a word picture.
Alright. So Velma, she doesn't use confusion and does that whole Team Rocket kind of super villain JoJo-esque kind of posing moves. Minion dives in onto Sudowoodo and does all these kind of weird wavy moves where it's flapping its wings, it's going side to side, and it's doing all these after image effects like swirling around him and doing all these and making like dust stalks looking kaleidoscope all around him, and it's just creating this psychedelic image of wildness.
You can hear Sudowoodo. And you can also hear Phoenix going, oh man, so many colors. Oh. As the Sudowoodo just he puts his rocky hands to his head. Bloop, collapses onto the ground.
Yes. Woo! What a battle.
Did it!
Chris stands up in the stadium and just starts clapping very fast, like a really happy dad clap, like kind of crying. It's like, I knew you guys could do it. I knew you could do it.
And Velma's just jumping up and down, calling out, oh yeah, that's my Minion! That's my Minion! Yeah!
Minion flies back, makes a victory lap, and the crowd goes wild. And Minion just flutters back to your head and just rests right on top of your head.
That's my Minion, that's right, you took over the world, you took over the world, you're doing, yeah.
The powder is sucked back into the vents and dispersed and disposed of. Phoenix, sweating very hard, very worn out from this whole ordeal. Wow, yeah, that was pretty intense. You really showed me what for, you two. So, yeah, here you go. The Grove Badge. He hands you this very angular badge with just the faint hint of shapes that make up a pine tree.
Ooh, I like it.
It shines with an emerald glow. Oh, and hey, well, I got you two here. I didn't thank you properly enough for your help back at the whole marketplace thing. So, here you go. And he hands you a TM for Dust Storm.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, it may have not come off as impressive when I used it, but trust me, it can really help you in a pinch. I'm sure that Dustox of yours will be able to use it much better than my Pokemon could.
Here's something special. Aren't you? That's great. You're my best. You're the best. You're my
Its
best.
wings flutter with happiness.
This is my little guy. Anyways, about our little wager earlier.
Oh yeah, just why don't we hold off on that for just a second? Let's get this audience make sure they get home safe, all right?
Right.
So a couple minutes pass. All the audience is ushered. They are just chattering with excitement. Entertainment like that, you assume, is pretty hard to come by in a quiet town like this. So first off, let's get you guys your prize money. He gives you 10 credits each.
Money!
It's just you, 3, and Phoenix. Guy has taken the rest of the night off. All right, so you said you wanted to let me in on some sort of secret then, huh?
Yes, she just kind of like pulls out the mask from her bag and is like, what do you know about this?
Well, this is a pretty fancy-looking mask, or at least it used to be. Could use a bit of mending, though. Where'd you guys find this?
Just outside the town in the forest.
Huh. Yeah, this looks like the type of thing that Maple would love to get her hands on.
Well, we tried calling her, but she didn't pick up. She's off on business.
Yeah, that sounds like her. He tries to rack his brain.
You said it needs fixing up. Is that something you could do?
Me? No. I mean, for like a hole in my basement, I could hammer some boards over it, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna really do anything for your mask thing. Let's see. Well, I got a friend over in Maycoon Town. His name's Rochambeau. He could probably help you out with that stuff. At least more than I can, which is not. So, what's your plans now? You've already been in this town. Could go to Maycoon Town. It's pretty weird and quiet over there, even for my standards. Pippin Town's nice around this time of year. Over in Newton Town, there's a, like some sort of tournament about to take place.
Well, I mean, thanks to your information, it sounds like Maycoon is the next place, no? And Maddie, looks at the other two.
Sounds good to me.
What do you think, Chris? We haven't heard from you.
I wouldn't mind going to, is it Newton Town?
Newton Town, it's up in the mountains. Really bustling city.
Yeah.
A bit shady at times, but it's a fun place to hang out.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going there.
Well, anyway, I'm sure you guys can decide where to go for yourselves. Just go wherever the spirit moves you, I guess. But yeah, it's getting pretty late, and I need to make sure my Pokemon are all healed up after that.
Thanks for the good battle.
Oh, thank you. I haven't had a good battle like that since I fought that one girl that came a couple days ago.
One girl?
Oh yeah, a real spitfire too, that one. She had 2 freshly caught Pokemon, low level, none with any real type advantages, and she still wiped the floor with me.
Oh.
It was crazy.
I wonder what Pokemon she was using.
It was that water type starter. Said it was her first gym battle too.
Oh.
But I'm probably boring you guys anyway. You guys head out. Go rest up.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the battle, and also thank you for the herbal things you gave me earlier. Really helped calm me down.
Hey. Me spices, you Sue spices.
Right. He looks to Velma and Maddie. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Agreed.
Thank you.
And the 3 of you walk out of the greenhouse. It is now just the last traces of light setting. The street lamps are lit, giving a warm glow to the nighttime forest. As you 3 head back to the laboratory.
As they're walking back to it, he's just like, do you feel bad for doubting me now?
Well, you didn't make it easy,
Oh?
but I'm sorry that I doubted you.
Velma kind of runs up ahead of Chris, stops right in front of him, and puts out her hand. Promise you'll make it to the next one. Okay? You gotta.
All right, you have my word. I'll help out in the next one. And he shakes her tiny hand.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
But at the same time, you can't tell me it wasn't amazing to, be in a situation where you have no idea how to use said Pokemon and see what happens.
It was a little cool, I'll admit. But you're still coming to the next one.
I know.
You've got good teams. They deserve to be used by you, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, let's just say I've had my fair share of battles in the past, so, I'm kind of just taking it easy, but if it's to help you guys get your gym badges, I can overlook my past battles.
Sounds good.
Indeed.
And the three of you head back to the laboratory to get a well-earned rest after that fantastic gym battle that you guys prevailed at.
Nice.